In today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 Google My Business tips and tricks that you, the business owner, can use today. My name is Chris Palmer, and that's exactly what I'm going to share with you right now. So let's not waste any time. Let's get directly into the video. So first and foremost, in times past, it was often recommended to utilize and push multiple categories. Now, as we have moved forward in 2021, and I suspect moving forward, Google wants to know, this is your business. This is where your business is, or this is your service area. This is what you do. Do not try to stuff these things in there. If you take a look at my listing or any competitive niche, go look. Any top performers are utilizing either one or two very precise categories. Aside from the title, your categories are main factors aside from proximity, clicks, and engagement. But your title and your categories are the most prominent, effective things that actually move the needle. So stop stuffing them in there. Pick your main category, that's your primary, and pick one other of what you actually do. Don't try to stuff them in there. It is not a benefit. It's actually hindering your ranking ability. So if you take a look here, internet marketing service, that's what I offer. I offer services overall, and then a niche down from that, I do consultancy. This is my top 2. You really want to limit it to 1, but a lot of businesses are 2. Stop stuffing them in there, 5, 4. It's actually hurting you. All right, let's move on to the second tip. Now, I want you to take a look, and I want you to take it from the spammy top performers. One of the spammiest niches on GMB is going to be locksmiths. Nothing against you locksmiths. But if we know that locksmiths are ultra spammy, aka very, very competitive, and we go to some top performers in some of the top places, Locksmith New York, Locksmith Houston, Locksmith just plain old Texas, what I want to share with you is if you take a look in here, what they're doing, and you'll see this in other niches, is they're doing what is called a product or service stack. Now, again, if we come over here to Houston, again, a product stack, a lot of guys are going to do product and service stack. Now, I want to go ahead and share with you why this video came about today is from this gentleman here, more tips and tricks to rank Google business listings. So I want to thank you for this. I didn't want to do it at the beginning of the video, but let me go ahead and share with you what I mean by the product and service stack. So within Google, depending on the type of service you provide or the type of business you have, the category you're in, you're going to be able to do product and you're going to be able to offer services. Some of you might only have services, some of you might only have products. But with that being said, if you take a look, let's utilize this site. I don't know who it is. I just think it's a good example. If we take a look, and also let's do garage door repair, New York, I think it is. If we take a look at the product and service stack, let's just go over here. We'll go in here to maps. Pretty much any business that's competitive. Let's go see this guy. I guarantee you, if we go look at this particular website, I guarantee it's garage door, garage door, garage door, garage door, garage door. And then if you look at the services and the products, if you match and mirror, let's just take a look at this quickly here. I haven't been to this particular site, but I just know from doing this. Take a look. Garage door, garage door, garage door, garage door, right? You match and mirror, and I call it product and service stacking. If we want to boost, a tip or a trick is we're going to line it up on our website and we're going to match and mirror it over to our Google My Business. And what I feel and what I've seen has been very effective is the product and service stack, product service stack. So you're looking at your website, you're going to mirror it over garage door, garage door, garage door, garage door. Well, what do we offer? Garage door repair, garage door repair. Garage door product is our repair, right? You see what I'm getting at? Like, let's take a look. Garage door repair. That's a product now, okay? And then that's a service. We come back over here. Garage door openers. That's a product. That's a service, okay? We're doing the product and service stack, which is mirroring the website, all right? That's my second tip. Let's keep moving on here. Now, another one, what I want to do is I want to share with you this Now, this is not a white hat tactic, but a tip that will certainly move you up, with the title of your business and your category being one of the biggest factors. Getting your main keyword or your main location into the title is going to be a very big needle mover. What I mean by this is I have Chris Palmer Marketing, okay? This is my actual name, but if you want to get the needle moving, all right, and again, this is not white hat, but it will move the needle. You want to get your location or your keyword into your name. Now, I'm not saying run out and change this, but it does move the needle. This is a tip. Again, this is not white hat. It's not in the guideline, but it does move the needle. Again, your proximity, clicks and traffic, your title, and your category are the main 4 movers of Google My Business. All right, that's an added tip just to share with you. Now, let's keep going down the list here. So we have title, we have the product. I want to share with you this. Now, you guys that are saying, and gals that were asking about businesses, if you're going to go out and produce multiple listings, take it from our friends here at Texas Premier. I want you to take a look here. I did locksmith in Texas. If we take a look here, locksmith Premier, we're going to right click, open a new tab. And then if we go down here, if you take a look here, if you have multiple locations, all right, you can get multiple listings on the board. This is a tip, not necessarily a trick. You don't need to run out and create subdomains, which you could, but you could put them on the same domain on an internal page or a subfolder, all right? So take it from our friends here. If you have multiple locations, you want to send those to separate internal pages, or you can create a subdomain, but we want to create one big authority brand. You can send them to internal pages. You don't need to create whole nother websites. You don't have to create a subdomain. You can, it is effective, but what I'm getting at is you want to create one big authority and take it from this gentleman, or it could be ran by a woman, who knows? But I want you to take it from this particular brand here. You can send it to internal pages. And then last but not least, I have another tip for you. Is going to be, and this came about, I learned this about a week ago, but I was reading this recently. I was talking to my friend Joy, and I want to share with you this. So let's go to Buy iPad. I want to share with you, this is my last tip, last trick for you business owners out there that have stuff on hand. Say you're selling a product. I've worked with multiple iPhone repair, iPhone sales, phone sales, these types of businesses. And if you take a look here and we come over here to shopping, I want you to take a look at this. So if we come inside of here, this is relatively new. What you'll see is there's a feature, Buy iPhone. Here, let's go to iPhone. This will be the last one. So if we come in here to Buy iPhone, available nearby, click nearby, and then see this portion here where it says pick up today, and see how this is AT&T, T-Mobile, AT&T. These are big stores, but now it is an option for small businesses to have this feature. Let me introduce to you a company called dbaplatform.com. Now it's actually available if you're able to get it. If you're a business, right, and you're able to get this, maybe you offer products on site, it's now available to you. You don't have to be a massive brand to be able to have this feature of pick up today, or this particular feature. It's actually in store. It's available to you now. This is a tip. This is a trick. This is something I want to share with you today. This is an added bonus for you guys that are maybe selling products, and gals, of course, that are selling products. So my name is Chris Palmer. I hope that these Google My Business tips and tricks have been helpful for you. If you have any other questions related to Google My Business, Google My Business tips, Google My Business tricks, if you have anything, local SEO, digital marketing, Facebook ads, Google ads, YouTube ads, really anything, always feel free. Go ahead and ask me in the comments below, and I most certainly look forward to seeing you in the next Google My Business tips and tricks video. Have a wonderful day.